So I wanted to start here just so you guys know we're coming to you from Mount Otter. I'm Damon, and I was selected to do this. I tried to get somebody else, but we're a bunch. Otters are generally camera shy, so here we are. It's, by the way, it's 107 degrees Fahrenheit here in Eugene, so we're very happy to be in these air-conditioned offices. And we're here to do a preview of the Starfall launch, which we've been working on really hard and we're very excited about. Maybe we want to talk just briefly about Starfall and what's in it. It's got new talents. We've got new talents, new story and quests, new loot, and a world map, and a bunch of new bosses and challenges. I think probably the biggest change is just the new gear system, which players are working at now, getting used to on the test server. Our great testers are doing that. And I'm going to try to shrink this window now so you can get a little peek at Starfall, because you guys don't really need to see me. Let's see. Sorry about this. We had some technical difficulties, as they say. All right. If you have questions, feel free to ask questions at any time. We love to answer questions and make this as interactive, because that's one of the great things about an MMO is it's an interactive development process with all the players. Someone's Skyping me now, and I don't know why, because I'm not going to look at Skype. Sorry. Someone's Skyping me. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm not used to streaming. I'm not a master streamer. I'm sure you can't tell that. Okay. Wow. Okay. All right. Otters, is everything going okay? Hello? Cameron? I guess they don't hear me. Oh yeah, they're actually listening. They're not listening. Okay, 30-second delay. All right. So here's my character. So let's just sort of start now. I'm in the game. This is the new one of the new zones. This is me. They want to see the feet? Okay, let's see if I can scroll down to the feet. Yeah, there they are. There are the feet right there. Yeah, the feet aren't that great. Okay, this is my guy. His name is Cazador. He's a hunter dude, and we did some tests with the elders, some of the elder bosses. Okay, there's a 30-second delay. Now they were telling me not those feet. I think I knew that. I think it was a joke, but I'm not sure. This guy's a hunter, and the way I built this guy was so that he would do maximum damage in a lair battle, because that's the easiest thing to do. And I leave all the hard work to Cameron and to some of the other otters. Healing and tanking are a lot harder. This guy just stands back and he does maximum damage. So let's take a look at some of these feats. So this is, let me start here on this page. This is my character page and bio. Apparently bio has a different name for the players in the game, but this is his bio. Here are his skills. Here's his talent. So here's the new talent tree. You have to open it up. So this is the hunter, and the hunter has three main lines that they can focus on: marksman, survival, and nature. So this guy, I went mostly for nature. Marksman is sort of like just straight damage. Survival is sort of a mixture of useful utility spells, and nature is focused on nature, which is obviously damage and poison. So damage over time, not just instant hard-hitting damage. And so this is a really high-level character, so I've completely maxed it out. And you can see here, these are on the left. This is the skill that you can put points into, and on the right is the reward if you max that thing out. This whole thing on the right, these are called ultimates. This is completely a new feature for Starfall from before. Another change with this talent build tree is that you can put a point into a talent line at any point at any level, and it's always useful. We had some skills before that sometimes if you didn't keep them maxed out, they weren't very useful. So anyway, this guy, he just went for pure nature. What's up, Cameron? You can always come in here.
Your window's cutting off your whole people on the bottom. You need to move the screen
Got it. Okay. So I just heard that my feet bar is not showing, so let me adjust that. One second. Let's see. Can you see the feet bar now?
There we go.
You can see it? Okay. Sorry about that. So these are I based out the nature feats here, and I've got all these ultimates. So the ones with the square boxes like this, these are I guess what you would call them passives, and they're working all the time. And then the ones with the circular boxes are actually adding a spell. So you can see here I'd earned this thing called Gift to the Dryad, and it's down here on my feet bar, which is this little leaf thing. So let's just go through these feats real quick. So this is Noxious Shot. That's a poison attack, and it does a lot of damage. Poison Shot, Woodland Arrow, and then here I threw in a Marksman feat just to have a little bit of extra damage. This is a area of effect thing that I don't like to use very often. This is a healing thing, or yeah, let's see. No, I'm sorry, this thing boosts my nature mastery for a while, which basically makes all my nature feats do more damage. This is a retreat, which helps me stay alive if things get bad. And then here's some more buffs on the right. Some of these buffs you get from trinkets, which by the way is a new thing we added, another new thing. So you can see we've added these things down here. These are trinket slots, so there's more gear possibilities, like that. And maybe just back up briefly and talk a little bit about why we changed the gear. And the reason is because we wanted it to be that if you're leveling your character up and you get some gear, that you're not just maxed forever with that gear. So there's what you call more granularity in the gear, so that you're always getting a little bit better. If you play a little bit longer, you'll find a piece of gear that you might like a little bit more. So I've given myself a bunch of bows just as an example, so you can see what these things are like. It probably looks like a lot of information at once, but it's basically a comparison thing where I can see the bow that I have equipped on the left versus the bow that I'm tool tipping over, and at the bottom it shows us all the changes. If you know, because you're going to always have trade-offs. That's obviously the goal, is that the players have to have challenges and meaningful choices, so that you're trying to decide how you want to build your character. So for instance, when I first started playing this character, I sort of had some marksman stuff and some nature stuff, and it was too much. It was too all over the place, and this guy really wasn't doing very much damage at all, which is kind of like, why have a damage dealing guy that can't deal damage? Anyway, so let's just take a peek. Let's take a look around at the world. This is kind of pretty. There's a little waterfall here. This is one of the new zones. At some point I should probably get Sarah on the stream so that she can explain to you a little bit about the story stuff with the Lumineers, etc. But I think she's camera shy, so I'm not sure we're going to be able to do that. Uh-oh. I shouldn't have moved. There's a bee. Let's see how good I am at killing it. Sarah's laughing at me from the other room. Boom. By the way, we did just found that there was a large rodent in our building earlier. That was shocking. So we're going to create a new quest. If anyone wants to show up at the Otter offices and kill 10 rats, we're going to give you a helm, a special hunter's helm. Okay. I want to answer questions too, so I'm not just babbling on and on. So if you have any questions, throw them into the chat, and the Otters here will make sure that we answer them, or I answer them, because I'm getting tired of hearing my voice. But I guess that's not really good quality when you're streaming. So since I seem to be rambling, I am going to go ahead and... Oh, somebody says, is that really over 30,000 hit points at level 81? Cameron, maybe you can answer that question. Is it really over 30,000 hit points at level 1? Bjorn says yes. We have removed the missing as a mechanic from the game. Okay, So I'm going to teleport to, we want to show you some boss lairs that we've been playing and iterating on, so they're fun and challenging, and so we're going to go to one of them. I'm getting ready to teleport there. Boom. So here we are in a lair. And these are the other otters, by the way. Wave at the otters. So I've got a really nice horse that I like to ride. Somebody's on a spider. There's Pomeraniac, Salvatore, Maud Kibble, Butch Later, and at this point I'm not actually sure who everyone is. I think Liam's the healer, and I think Cameron's the tank. So here we are. So now, let's see. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to just say, should we start? All right. I'm going to get buffed up. So what I'm doing is I'm adding all my buffs before we start the battle. And now we're ready. Yeah, we're ready. Go ahead and attack. Here we go. So now the tank's running in. And he's starting the aggro because my guy doesn't want to get hit. Or nobody else really wants to get hit except for the tank. And now I'm just going to start doing massive damage. Oh, look at that. You see how there was fire underneath me? That's what this guy does. So if you don't get out of the way, you're going to take some burn damage. In fact, I should probably die once just so you see what that's like. So now we're battling this guy, obviously. And you can see I'm mostly using my nature stuff. Oh, see the icon? And I'm going to stand here like an idiot and say, oh, look at all the burning I'm taking. See how quickly my damage is... Oh, so I'm going to get out of the way. So if you're sort of target focused, if you have target lock, where you're not paying attention to what's going on, then yeah, you'll die. So you got to be aware of what's going on. Whoop! Oh, that's a bug. The shoes were overpowered. We're going to have to fix that. I was jumping way too high. So this guy looks really cool. He's fun. And the thing is, as you go on, he starts doing more and more fire against everyone. And I'll do this Tempest of the Rock thing here. This is a healing spell. My guy can sort of be a backup healer. That's sort of his secondary thing. That's one of the things that nature has over marksman. Here's a really minor thing, but this was something that I really wanted. I'm not sure if the players are in love with it, but for me, playing, these effect icons used to move around during the battle, so they were always filling from left to right, and, oops, I better get out of the way. Now they never move. So once it picks a slot for an effect, it doesn't move, so that way you're not constantly scanning left and right to know what's going on. So you can see more and more of the rooms getting filled up, and this is a challenge. The first time we came in here, the first time we did all these elder bosses, they just killed us right away. Like we couldn't stand up to them because we didn't have good strategies, we didn't have good builds. I think at one point, oh yeah, that was the other problem I had when I first built this hunter guy. He just ran out of spirit right away, and he was worthless because I was just. My build was really bad. I had some things that weren't useful at all. Like some of the feats are really good for solo, and they're not really good for a boss battle. And you have to decide what you want to do. You can change that a little bit, like with your gear, what you're wearing, so you can kind of change the nature of your character. So yeah, and you can see I'm not using Crippling Shot very often because that one's really expensive. It does a lot of damage, but it's not really in my wheelhouse. I just use it as an extra finisher spell. I'm going to move out of the way here. And you can see my health's getting really low, so I think I should cast Tempest of the Rock for a minute. And now I am actually spirit locked, or mana locked. We changed it to mana just. Yeah, I'll show them the charts. At some point I'm going to show you guys the charts, but I think I'll wait for a little bit. Oh, people are asking about why are there less damage numbers flying around. So we have a thing now where they show specific to the actual character that's doing the damage. Not so you don't see everyone's, you just see yours. Camera can explain it too. Whoops, you can see my jump is way too high. And now I'm spirit locked. So that was I wasn't playing very well. I need to heal up a little bit. Now if I was lazy, what I could do is just let myself die and then use an instant res potion, and then my mana would go back to full. But I want to try to play it real without dying if possible. Ooh. And again, I'm spirit locked. I should have never used that that marksman feat because it's too expensive. And once you get behind, it's really hard to catch up on your spirit. So they're also, I can hear Liam and Cameron talking about mana right now. So I know when Liam built his healer, he built it so it was super mana efficient, so he wouldn't run out of mana. That was like one of his goals. And again, that's about having meaningful choices. Oh. Yeah. What's going on, guys? Fire everywhere! Fire in the hole! Yeah, as the battle goes on, he gets more and more angry, and his anger he manifests with fire. Fire and brimstone. That's his deal. Yeah, I'm really having a hard time getting my mana back. You guys are going to be like, yeah, I told you the mana was... The beta testers have been saying they're mana locked all the time. But I really need to stick to these mana efficient spells right now for this boss battle. Because I'm just going to be... I mean, I just want to spam damage as fast as I can over and over again. Whoops, let's back up slightly. Sarah, are you playing Butch later? Oh, okay. Oh, you're Kibble. Okay, Sarah's Kibble. Yeah. Oh, see, everyone's standing in the fire. That's really not good. That sounds like the fire. That's an episode of Buffy. I don't know if you guys know that one. It's the musical episode where she sings about being in the fire. It's the musical demon. So we need to not stand in the fire. You can turn these tooltips off too if you want. Maybe I should just cheat once and get a spirit potion. Ooh, little red lines all over me. This guy's not very nice. Ooh, it just keeps coming on me. I'm going to cast some of my buffs now. Boom. What I'm hoping is that I can get a special bulwark thing again. Oops, I'm in the fire. I'd show you the charts, but if I do that, I won't pay attention and I'll get stuck in the fire and I'll die right away. Oh, see. Aha! We're getting advice in the stream right now, which I think is good. Somebody needs to give us a spirit charm. Ooh! Uh-oh, he's angry. He's getting really mad. He said he's going to burn. He's going to burn us all. He's getting low. Can we finish him off? you can see that the effect icons on the bosses also aren't moving around. But whoa, he just keeps doing it. And he's not getting lower anymore, which is bad. He's at 39. Oh, I'm out of mana again. Here we go. What? Wait, he's at 29. What was he at before? Is he healing? Is he? Oh, and I died. Ah, well, that was my fault. Oh my goodness, the whole stupid room is red. What are we supposed to do now? Well, the good news is I used an instant resi, so... Is your resi work damage? Yep, because I had one. Oh, and he killed me again! Okay, this is... Okay, we are just getting our arses? I don't know what I can say on the air here. Our tails kicked by this guy. Man, he just won't stop hitting me. I'm totally bugged. I can't get up. So, apparently our happy wizard, Kibble, can't even get up. It looks like you're standing up. You might have to relog, Sarah. Whoa, we are just... Oh, died again. Maybe let's call it. Let's retreat. Alright. I'm just going to go... Okay. They're telling me to keep going. The fire takes me. Oh, wow, okay. Alright. So here's some of the new loot. Look at this. You can see it's color-coded, and this is the Elder Fragment. It's in purple. And Sarah's back now. And so here, I'll just grab a trinket so you can see it. The trinkets mostly work across all classes, so that's why they're interesting. I really can't go into the details of the different powers and the tooltips on a stream because it's a little too technical, and I can't really point with my hand because you won't see what I'm doing. So I'm gonna mount. I'm gonna go run out because he's gonna respawn. And hold on a second. Do you guys want to do another battle? It's only been 30 minutes. Cameron, what do you want to do? All right, tell me where to teleport to. Okay, so right now we're having a little break. Cameron's getting what? Oh yeah, I'll do charts. Okay, so a cool new feature we have. Charts. Boom. So, hey, I did it! So, why am I so happy with myself? Well, see, this is damage dealt. So you can see that during the battle, this guy, my hunter dude, did the most damage. So, go me. But that's, that's what that guy's built for, and he did die 3 times, and my job was probably the easiest of everyone in the battle. But so he did do his job, though. He did a bunch of damage. But these charts is a new feature where after the battle, or anytime you want, you can see how you're doing compared to the rest of your party. You can also go damage per second. I should also be at the top there. Yes, I am. The most damage per second. Pomeraniac, I think that was Cameron. So he was the tank, so he was actually doing a lot of damage while he was battling. Healing done. Good. So that's Butch later. That's Liam, and he was the healer. So it's good to know that he did the most healing. I assume Pomeraniac, he's number 2. That was probably him healing himself. And me and Kibble had a little bit of healing, but not very much, because that's not really what we do. Excess healing, well, it turns out that it's pretty much the same. You actually don't want a lot of excess healing. ideally, but if you're healing a lot, you're always going to have excess healing. It's basically overhealing, but in a way that's not really a bad thing. Healing received, so that's basically who was getting healed, and it was good. You can see that the tank was getting healed the most, Pomeraniac, and then I was getting healed the second most, which is kind of sad because that means I was putting a burden on the healer, so that means I wasn't playing very well. He was having to save me. Total damage taken. Interesting, Salvatore took the most damage. Pomeraniac took a lot of damage, and you normally expect the tank to take the most, or I'm not sure he would actually take the most damage, but certainly the most damage would be directed at him, but he's got a lot of ways to not actually absorb the damage. Physical damage taken. Ooh, wow. I'm number 1 on that, but oh, Cameron thinks there might be a bug on that one. Let's see, magical damage taken. Threat output, so that's basically keeping the boss focused on you. So again, the tank did a good job there. Effective shielding, not sure. Total amount of shielding. Okay, anyway. Those are the charts, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit reset so that the next time we do a battle, my charts will be empty. So now I think I want to go teleport to Pomeraniac because he's probably getting ready to do the next battle. Boom. Here we are. I always like to stand on I like to get on my steed briefly because it makes me feel heroic and awesome. Like a movie that I liked called Enter the Dragon. Doesn't matter if you do well, all that matters is if you're looking good at the time. Okay. So here we are. Here's our group. I gotta say, I think I like Kibble's outfit the best. It's pretty cool. So I did do a reset on my charts. He cheats heals. Okay, hi everyone. Dev Magic. Okay, I'm reading the questions a little bit. You guys can ask questions too, by the way. I guess let's get buffed up. I actually really like these buffs. I like the one that has the flowers on it. I don't know why. See, like this one here. Oh, I don't see the flowers. Where are the flowers? Alright, so we're now ready to do battle. So anytime you're ready, Cameron. He's going. There goes the tank! And then we follow him in. Now, I'm not even going to tell you what this person does, because it's pretty obvious after a while. Her name is Fenella. I'm going to start hurting her. I don't know why. It's kind of mean that I'm hurting her, but that's what I'm going to do. So there she is. She looks stunned. I think all that ice, she's not into the ice. And I'm going to be really careful about running out of my spirit. I'm not going to use my... So the really expensive spells, this one is 68. Poison Shot is 68. Noxus Shot is a lot. Okay, so this is the spider one. In case you guys didn't... Oh, I wasn't supposed to tell you what it was. It's a big red. Okay, that's a big red. So now we're going to try to kill this guy. That's big red. Big red's coming. We got him. Alright, so I'm going to mostly focus on these two spells as my damage spells. And the way I like to play this battle is Cameron, the tank, is focused on her, the boss, and the healer is also focused on the boss, and I like to focus on these spider guys. So here's a spider. Here's a purple spider. So each spider, by the way, does something different. I think I'm not going to tell you guys what each spider does. I'll leave that as a mystery and a riddle for you guys to figure out during the battle. And there's also different sizes of spiders. And it's pretty obvious that the big ones go slow and the little ones go fast. But the way I like to play this battle is I like to stay less focused on the boss and more focused on the spiders, because we like to kill the spiders before they reach the boss. That's just a little hint about what these. Oh, there's a little red. Oh, I think we screwed up. It got through. That was my mistake. So now I'm just going to turn and I'm just going to stop. I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop looking at her. So here's how I like to do it. I like to stand here like this, and I like to look left and right. Just keep my scan going. Just like a good pilot, you always want to keep your scan going, because it's really easy to miss these spiders. So what we do in the office when we're playtesting this one. Oh, fresh hatchling, and she also tells us, by the way. Vanilla says fresh hatchling to me. So that's. Oh, and she got through. We were too slow. I think that's my fault. So I should heal myself here. Let's see. I'm not doing good. Oh. I'm going to use my gift to the Dryad. I'm going to start healing myself more. So I should be damaging her in the meantime, so I'm not doing a very good job. That guy up there in the sky, he doesn't actually move. He's just window dressing. So I'm keeping my scan up. Oh, spider! And these ones are hard to see. They sneak around the tree, so that's an extra challenge. We have to get this guy. He's a big red. We always want to kill the big reds. And I'm not going to tell you why, but that's part of the challenge of this boss. You always want to kill the big reds. After a while, you realize you just can't kill every spider. So you got to pick your targets. So you can see my guy here. He's auto-attacking the boss, but I'm actually looking at the spiders, which I was talking and I missed that one. Spider's gonna get through! It's a purple! Oh! Got the big purple just in time, but it wasn't me. Pomeraniac's getting really low on health right now. Filari. Okay, I can get this guy. Boom! My guy can do a lot of damage really fast. And now I've got my nice spells going. I'm trying to avoid number 1. Number 1's expensive. So normally I'd probably turn all these tooltips off on the feats once I was used to them, because they do distract a bit. I should also say we're playing on the PC right now, but you can play all this stuff on Android, and we do that sometimes. Oh, jeez. Little purple got through, unfortunately. So there's another strategy that we use sometimes that the tank can do, where he can kite her around the room. So Fennell's getting low, and we're like, oh, this looks easy. She's almost half dead. This is a piece of cake. Oh, there's a big red. Let's get it. Medium red. You can tell their size, obviously, by their size, but also by their speed. So if they're going really slow, then you know they're the big ones. Vanilla is poisoned. Oh, there's a little blue one. I think we let the blue ones through. So we often let the blue ones through. Especially a small blue. It's just not worth the time. And again, I'm not going to tell you what the blue ones do. That's the mystery of this lair, which you guys will figure out quickly. I know. Oh, little purple one. See? They're easy to miss. Missed it. Alright. I'm trying to avoid using the number 1 feat, but it doesn't really matter right now because I've got tons of mana. Woodland arrow. Let's see. Boom. Oh, here comes a blue one. It's a blue. All right, we'll just let the blue one through. This is actually one of my favorite layers. I like the challenge of it. Big red. Okay. Here comes Big Red. I can kill Big Red on my own. Boom. Bam! And someone slowed Big Red down, so that makes it easy. Big Red. Big Purple. Here comes a Big Purple. So, Kibble and I last night were watching Friday Night Lights for the 4th time. And one of the characters is named Big Tim Riggins. Not sure what that has to do with anything. Oh dear. Oh, small purple. Those are hard to get. Sarah, so by the way, Sarah hears what I'm saying, but 30 seconds later, so then she responds, and I have no idea what she's talking about. Oh, see, I'm not playing very well. I'm letting these guys through. Ugh. I need to stand over here more. Actually, so for the stream, I have my window set to full size. Strangely enough, it's actually easier if you don't, because you can scroll across the window a lot faster. So that, again, I'm really not playing very well, because I shouldn't be letting these guys through. Although it is harder to keep an eye on the whole battle this way. Oh, Big Red coming. Oh, we're not doing enough damage to Big Red. Oh, somebody got it. All right. Here comes the purple. Boom. Purple's gone. Oh, another red's coming. Medium red. Boom. 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 Okay, at this point, I'm just going to focus exclusively on spiders, but I'm going to let the blues through. I think there's another blue. 2 blues. So if you have a really good, if you're good at certain things in your party, you can let the blues through. And there's probably others strategies you could use where you don't let the blues through. We hate it when the reds get through, though, man. That can just destroy your day. I think the reds are the worst for us. But we're going to get this guy, no problem. This guy's toast. Oh, jeez! And he was a distraction for the other red. Oh! Oh, target lock. Man, target lock. Never want to have target lock. There was a fighter pilot who was quite a famous World War. Actually, I think it was Vietnam War ace. That's what it was. He ended up having a career in Congress, and then he actually died, or he didn't. His reputation was later ruined when he was in Congress. But oh shoot. Uh-oh. I just crashed. Okay. I'm not sure why that happened, other than, you know, bugs. I'm going to go back into the world. Keep going, guys. I'll be back there. You what? Oh, they're losing. This is great. See? See how important I am? Once I die, the whole team goes down. That's all I'm saying. Well, that's all I'm saying here. Once I go down, everybody goes down. Anyway, I was telling a story. I was rambling on it, but this guy said the SAM that shoots you down is the SAM that you don't see. SAM, surface-to-air missile. He was a fighter pilot, and he said, you can always dodge a SAM if you know it's coming. But if you don't see it, that's the one that's going to take you down. It's like that with big reds. the big red you don't see that's going to take you down. Okay, and I tell it. So that was a dev cheat. Oh, by the way, now you guys are hearing sounds which you weren't before, so I should apologize to you that I had the sounds off. Well, that kind of ruins the whole stream, doesn't it? You guys couldn't hear the sounds of battle. All right, I'm back, and we're letting the blues through. Just gonna keep letting the blues through. You know, wow, this is actually easier with the sounds. I don't know why. Is the stream still playing for you guys? Is it frozen? It looks like it's paused for me. Okay. Oh, they don't want to hear the combat sounds. I'm not sure why you'd want to hear my voice, though. There's a blue. No, I don't need to kill that guy. Oh, there's a red. Oh, he's too fast. I can't even click on them. They're so quick, the little dogs. I should be using my tab key, probably. I think I'm going to start using my tab key instead. Quicker way to tag onto them. There's a blue. Oh, see? This is where I don't actually want to tab through my party members. Uh-oh. Little blue. Little blue. She's down to 550k right now, so that's good. But I don't know if you can tell, but there's more spiders than there were earlier. Another blue one's coming. Big red. It's funny, sometimes you don't even notice them, even though they're big. They sort of blend right into the ground. Little red's coming. Somebody get little red. Little red got, medium red got through. Oh, we let medium red through. That's terrible. We need to kill faster. Kill, kill, kill. Die, die, die. Everybody die. That's a Star Trek reference. Can you guys name the episode? Here comes Big Red. So I'll get Big Red. Oops. Another red's coming. Medium red. So yeah, look at that. Those spiders, I swear they work together as a team. They really do. So what happens is a big red comes and he's going really slow and we all focus on him, and then little red pops up and he runs really fast and we totally miss him. It's pretty hard. Although I know some of the players are a lot sharper at the game than we are. And that's the way it should be. Okay, here comes the big red. Let's kill the big red. I mean, obviously, we play the game, but we can't only play the game or we would never be able to work on the game. So this isn't giving you a great sense of the gear, obviously, because that's not what we're doing. We're not doing a gear battle here. I can see Fanilla's down to 400k. Oh, here comes a red through the middle. Red up the middle. Oh, somebody got it. Here comes the blue. Red, where's the red? Oh, there it is. Weird. Here comes a little purple down the middle. Oh, a little purple got through. Ah! And I'm not really even showing you what she's talking about. She's over here saying, "To me, a fresh hatchling." So we're not using the kite strategy. We used to use that, where we'd kite around. Oh, somebody just hit me hard. I better heal up. So I'll self-heal there for a minute. I got a heal spell. I can heal myself. See, I'm oh, this is embarrassing. You guys are seeing me just standing here not doing any damage. That's really embarrassing. Oh, little purple. See, I can't even click on him. Ooh, she just hurt me. Oh, here comes a red. Medium red. Medium red's coming. Medium red's gone. Here comes purple. Purple's coming around the bend. Get the purple. Get the purple. Oh, it's coming too fast. Is it getting through? Oh. Little blue. Ignore the little blue. Oh. Little blue again. Oh, she's getting pretty low, though. Alright, I'm just going to focus on the spiders. I'm not even worried about her at this point. I think the tanks will get her. Oh, and I'm mana locked again. Oh. Boom, boom. Get that. Got it. Oh, there's another purple. Oh, see what they did? Oh, I swear they're talking to each other. The purple hid behind the blue, so we wouldn't see it. Oh, here comes a red. See, they're sneaking. They're sneaking. They're doing sneaky stuff. Ah, look at this. This is a good tank. Look what that tank's doing. See, he was kiting. That was good. He was running away. Lots of blues. Oh, strategic error on their part. They don't realize we don't care about blues. Boom! Aha! Woohoo! By the way, everyone's jumping up and down here. The others are yelling and stuff in the office. Okay, that was pretty hard. That was pretty hard. Woo! Woo! And this is the loot. So I'm a hunter, so I didn't want to pick up this. Oh yeah, so now we're going to do charts. I don't really want to do charts because I think I'm just going to be embarrassed. But here we go. Charts, okay. See, look at this. See? This is sad. Cazador isn't even... Salvatore ruled the roost on that one. Is that you, Eber? Oh, Liam did the most damage? Oh, so Salvatore ruled the roost. 1 million damage in terms of damage. So let's see, and then let's go and see. Let's see, and this is good. See, the healer's at the bottom, but that's what you want. Now we'll go to damage per second. It's about the same. Healing done, and then that's where the healer obviously is at the top. Total damage taken. Good, that's what you want. The tank took all the damage. Physical damage taken. Oh, that's the bug. Threat output should be the tank again. And effective shielding, I'm not sure what that is. Anyway. Alright. Well, that's it. So, it's 2 o'clock. We've done a stream for an hour. What I think I'd like to do now is turn to the questions. And mostly just do questions, but first I need to not stand in this lair because Fenella will come back and kill me. Alright, let's focus on questions now. Show us another class. Let's see, is it okay? Sarah, you don't get to leave yet. No. Wait, what? Someone chained Fenella. Ah! Oh! Oh! Someone brought Fenella right into the outer world. Oh no! Oh, look at that. That's really sad. Newbie error. All right, so people want to see other classes. I think I'll hold that for another stream because it's just going to take a while to get in and get it set up. Oh, and she just keeps coming back.
Aha!
Oh. Oh. Devs do things they shouldn't be able to. Whoa, that's nice gear though. Look at this. All right, so how is the crafting going to be changed? That's a very big question. How is the crafting going to be changed? Well, obviously, it's the new gear is going to fit into the new item scheme. You know, I think I need to. I'm going to write some of these questions. I'm going to write them down and save them for a future stream, because I feel like that question is really big, and there's just so many questions. So let's see. How is the crafting going to be changed? The other thing I have for next time is show a different class. So next time, if I'm doing the stream, I'll probably show you an ice wizard, because I've got another ice wizard I've been working with. There should be different keys to cycle between allies and friends. You know what? That's a really good advice. That's really good suggestion, because that's exactly the problem I was having between friends and enemies, and that would have made this a lot easier. Wizard, they want to see wizard next time. Yay wizard, yay wizard. Everyone says yes wizard. Wizard, I like the hat. Okay. Any other questions? If you make tab only target enemies, please give us a hotkey for only targeting allies. Yeah, okay. I know a lot of times you can do shift tab, but usually that goes backwards versus forwards. Another thing you could do is control tab for friends, tab for enemies, or something like that. Somebody wants to see a marksman. Thank you for the wizard showing next time. Yep. Is priest aggro fixed? Yes, priest aggro is fixed. That's a big one, because that was really causing a lot of problems. So are we good, everyone? I'm gonna sign off.